MC with your Premiere Pro video tutorial. Topic of this video, starting a Premiere project. Before we open Premiere, it's important that we set up a folder system. I have one folder on my desktop here. I've titled it Premiere Pro CC Tutorial. Go ahead and open that up and you will see 4 pieces of footage I'll be using for this tutorial and 1 audio file. Okay? It's very important that you organize your Premiere Pro projects. And the way in which you organize those is for every project there should be 1 folder. Everything that you use for that project should be in that 1 folder. Okay? That's my folder. Let's get started. Opening up Premiere Pro CC 2015 release. Let's begin with a direct route. Go ahead and choose the New Project button here. And when this first panel shows up, there are a number of different items one may attend to. I'm going to ask you to attend to only the top 2. In previous editions of Premiere Pro, these 2 items were located at the very bottom of the screen. But with CC, Adobe's moved them to the top to emphasize their importance. Generally, these are the only 2 areas that I attend to when I begin a project. First, as you can see, we need to name our project in advance. So I'm going to name this Violin Makers. This will be the name of my project. And then we need to save our project before we even begin. And the place to save our project is going to be in the same folder where we're storing our footage and that audio file. So I'm going to go ahead and browse to that. It's on my desktop. There's my folder, and I'm going to go ahead and choose that. So this is where my project is saving to. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Alright, here's my project panel. I've named it Violin Makers. We see that here. This is our source panel. I'll explain that in a little while. Our program panel, and this is our timeline, currently with no sequences. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by importing our footage. There are several ways to do this. My method is by simply double-clicking this area. So go ahead and double-click here, and this should open up to the very folder that we've saved our project to, the same folder that contains all of our footage. Now I can import 1 file at a time if I choose to, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there's the file here. Or I'm double-clicking again, I can click on 1 file, hold the Shift key down, go to the bottom of my stack, and I can select each of those remaining 4 items at once. I'm going to go ahead and import those. And here they are. You'll notice that my screen's very compact. I'm working on with a 13-inch monitor here. I'm not particularly pleased with that, but we're going to make that work. Okay, so we are just about done with our first video. We are going to begin a sequence. We're going to create a sequence and establish a timeline here. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm simply going to drag my footage into this area. There it is. I've started a timeline. This is MC with your Premiere Pro video tutorial. The topic of this video has been starting a Premiere Pro project.